Hi guys, Alexi here with more weekly retro gaming news. Now this week it's all about action and excitement, as you'd normally expect. I mean, has there ever been a dull moment with Mega Cat? When it comes to classics, the titles we're bringing are the real deal. The genuine article. Make no mistake. When it comes to kicking ass, we always deliver. Let's go. Now, action and adventure pretty much go hand in hand, and one thing that makes it better is having all that action and adventure in space. Now, Exolon is a 1987 retro gaming classic developed by Hewson for the ZX Spectrum, C64, and Amstrad CPC. Now, of course, like any classic, it evolved through the years, and now we might just get a full remake for the modern PC. Technology's always full of surprises. You take control of a sci-fi soldier as he battles his way across different levels filled with creepy aliens, gun turrets, explosions, and other horrible space creatures from your nightmares. You're really gonna have to shoot first and ask questions later. This ain't your usual fast-paced side-scroller, so the challenge lies in being extra careful. Developer Ben James is in charge of this excellent remake, and we're pretty sure he'll do it justice. And while we don't have any news on when it'll actually come out, we'll make sure to keep y'all posted. Now, if you're less of an adventure fan and more of an action enthusiast, we got you covered, so just calm down, okay? Alright? Good. Streets of Rage 2 New Era is an upcoming remake of the original Streets of Rage 2 with a demo already released. We can pretty much expect a full game very soon. And note, this isn't an emulation. We're talking about a completely new game. Fingers crossed. So it's both a fan-made port and a remaster that's already in development and uses modern hardware, specifically the Unity 3D engine. If you're a hardcore fan of arcade beat-em-ups, you'll definitely want to get your hands on this. Since they're using a new engine, you can expect a very familiar yet totally different feel when you go on your rampage. A shiny makeover for a cool, rugged classic. I mean, if Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pulled it off, I'm pretty sure we can see that kind of magic again. If you're all about punching, kicking, and suplexing your way through swarms of enemies without breaking a sweat, it's best to take a trip down the very welcoming streets of Rage. Now let's talk a classic among classics. Anyone who's ever picked up a gaming machine more or less knows about Castlevania. Whether it's the hard-ass nails platformer from the 80s or the Netflix series, you've heard about the Belmonts and their never-ending quest to delete Dracula. It's riveting stuff, I tell you. That being said, the Atari XL and XE just might be getting a new Castlevania game courtesy of Exolon. Castlevania VBXE is already a work in progress and comes complete with the classic aesthetic and gameplay of the title we know and love. Once again, we'll be seeing the dangers of the night through the eyes of the legendary vampire hunter Simon Belmont, arguably the best of his clan. So far, Exolon hasn't given us much to work with since the project itself is still in its infancy, but rest assured he says, quote, "It's so far a nice challenge," and quote, "There's a lot of work to do." When it's all said and done, when Castlevania game does take off, we can finally have yet another reason to knock on Dracula's castle door, just to kick his ass back to the afterlife. I mean, that's totally what happens anyway, right? It's all canon, trust me. Well, there you have it, your weekly news all condensed into a neat little package. We'll be back to wrap up the month with more retro classics, just the way you like it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications, and make sure to drop a like on the video. Again, I'm Alexi, and I'll catch you again all next time.